what is going on, guys? This is the SS Ultimate Goku back with another video to do my Green Bay Packers Beast recap episode. So my Green Bay Packers unfortunately lost to the Minnesota Vikings, 31-29, the same score of the Eagles game, ironically enough. And there's so many things. There's so many things about this game, so many different elements of this game that just really infuriates me. There were a lot of positive things that happened towards the end of the game, but at the end of the day, we still lost the game, and that's still the sinking moment of this game. So going into this, I had said last week on the Titans recap that we should have started Malik Willis because I didn't think Jordan Love was going to be 100% ready come in this game, and I was right. In the beginning of the stages of the game, he was horrendous in this game. Now, again, yes, Jordan Love in the second half did play better, primarily in the fourth quarter, but again, that's a little too late. We were losing 28-0 towards the last minute of the first half. Now, of course, we got a break and got a touchdown right before the first half had ended. You know, we got that the Vikings dropped it on a punt or whatever, and then that led to us getting the ball. Of course, it should have been a touchdown, but apparently you can't advance the ball after a muff fumble on a punt. I think that's such a stupid rule, by the way. But they can't advance it. So because of that, the Packers then had to, they were on the 2-yard line or something like that. But then it was pushed back because of Matt LaFleur. Basically, use unsportsmanlike conduct, and that pushed us back. Though, of course, it didn't matter because Jaden Reed ended up getting a touchdown anyways in the next play by Jordan Love. So that was good going into halftime. But the team just didn't look that good in the first half. It was really bad. And I think Love had thrown an interception in the first half too. There was a bunch of turnovers in the second half, but I'm pretty sure, if I'm remembering correctly, that he got an interception early on as well. Yeah, the whole thing was just not good. Now, again, third quarter, Vikings didn't score any points. Packers didn't score any points, but the defense really held them. There was an interception when the Vikings looked like they were going to score and put the game away. So that was huge. But also, most importantly, one of the biggest issues in this game was in the first half, there was also a potentiality of getting 2 field goals, which our boneheaded kicker missed those field goals, and I'm really hoping that that Matt will consider re-signing Mason Crosby or another kicker, because the kicker we have fucking sucks. He has missed at least 1 field goal in every game, and even though the Titans game, he technically didn't miss any field goals. Legitimate on the stats, he still did miss a field goal, but of course it was called back, and we scored a touchdown on that drive. But he's been shaky in every game. We got to get rid of this kicker. We got to get a new kicker. I mean, I want Mason Crosby back at this point. That's all I'm going to say about that. But yeah, it was just not that great of a game. And for the Packers, again, fourth quarter, when the fourth quarter happens, all of a sudden we start coming back. We start getting into our rhythm. Um, I believe it was Wicks who had gotten the touchdown. It was a really good play. The first of two touchdowns he had gotten. And then after that, we had gotten. That was when we got up to 14. But then we got a quick fumble strip, like a sack strip fumble on Sam Darnold. And that led to a couple plays later us getting a touchdown to Kraft, which was a great play. And so then we got the 2-point conversion, which put us within 7. So it was 22-28 at this point. And this is where the problem happened. So we give the ball back to the Vikings after the touchdown, and the defense stumbles again. After the defense was just playing so elite, they were so energized, and the defense has been playing pretty good. This game they didn't play so well in the first half, but they were stepping it up in the second half. They didn't have them score any points in the third quarter. In the fourth quarter, they brought them into a comeback by giving the offense some good short fields. But of course, they drove down again. The Vikings drove down on the defense again, and they didn't get a touchdown, but they hold them to a field goal. These were the last points that the Vikings had in the game, but it was just enough because now they were up 31, so now they were up 9 points. And then on the next possession, Jordan Love, he has this great play, puts us within, I think on the 30 or something like that. It was a big play, or no, I was actually on the 40. But then on the next play, it was, I believe it was a safety blitz on Jordan Love. And Jordan Love, he's going to get whacked. But he throws the ball immediately without even reading it. And it's a fucking interception. And that right there is what I've been talking about Jordan Love. And this is why I've not been fully sold on Jordan Love. And everyone's been, oh, you're too critical on Jordan Love. But this is why I have been critical on Jordan Love. This was a horrible play. He should have just thrown the ball away or taken the hit because he didn't even read. He didn't even read it and just went right to Wicks without even looking and just gave the Vikings a hand gift interception. And that right there cost us the game because then we were always on catch-up mode for the rest of the game. We did get a touchdown towards the end. But again, we were still down by 2 points. So we needed a field goal to win the game. And not that would matter because I wouldn't have trusted our kicker if we had recovered the onside kick. I wouldn't have trusted our kicker to freaking win the game. After he missed 2 field goals early on. But if Jordan Love, had gotten that, I'm really questioning if we would have been able to get in there. He did give up 3 interceptions in total in this game. He did get 4 touchdown passes, but again, a lot of it was too late by the time he got to that stat line. Again, my biggest concern with Jordan Love is he's not good in the clutch. He can't come from behind and win a game. He has not done that to date. To date, he has not done that. Last year, he didn't do that, and so far this year, he has not done that. Now, granted, he's only played 2 games so far, but he has not been able to win in the 2-minute drill, and I'm going to continue saying this until he fucking does it, because he still hasn't done it. Okay? He still hasn't done it. And these were the situations that we have to be in. Now, again, Jordan Love started playing good towards the end of the game, but again, he was rusty at the start of the game. He was making some awkward throws. His throwing motion was awkward in the beginning. He was very rusty at the beginning of the game. This is why I think we should have started Malik Willis because he was not 100% going into this game. I think we could have had a better game plan if we had started Malik Willis, because, again, Malik Willis was fully healthy, so he could be running better. Jordan Love wasn't running. I think he only ran once in this entire game, and when he ran that one time, he was shaking. He was coming up very, very slow. Because, this guy just came back from an MCL injury. A minor MCL injury, but still nonetheless an MCL injury. So he was not as mobile because of this. Malik Willis is a more mobile quarterback. He's not a more mobile quarterback than Love is, but he is right now because Love isn't 100% because he just got from an MCL injury, coming back from an MCL injury. So again, this is why I said Malik Willis should have started, because we would have had a better game plan. Now, yeah, we could have still been losing by 28 points with Malik Willis, but again, the game plan would have been much different, so maybe we could have scored earlier. We don't know. Maybe those field goals wouldn't have been that way because, again, Love was rusty at the start of the game. Malik Willis wouldn't have been rusty at the start of the game. So maybe we would have had earlier points early on if we had gone in that approach. Because I think Malik Willis was he's a very good quarterback he's proven in these two games that he can score, So that was my issue. Like I said, even if he was ready, I would have started Malik Willis in this game. And I think Matt made a mistake. Our head coach, Matt, made a mistake doing this. All right, so again, the final stat line, Jordan Love. By the way, the one thing I am happy for, though, despite losing this game, is that we made sure Aaron Jones did not score a touchdown in this game. Because you could tell that the Vikings were really trying to have Aaron Jones score a touchdown in this game. And the Packers defense knew that, and they made sure he didn't fucking get it. I'm still pissed we didn't keep him. We should have kept Aaron Jones. But I did not want to see Aaron Jones score a touchdown at Lambeau as a Viking. No fucking way. So I am happy for that. That's the one stat line I am proud that we prevented in this game. Jordan Love was 32 for 54, 389 yards passing, 4 touchdown passes, as we talked about this. Josh Jacobs had 9 attempts for 51 yards. Not really that great on the ground game today. Emmanuel Wilson had 8 attempts for 27 yards. And again, Jordan Love only attempted 1 run for 6 yards, which was a first down. Romeo Doubs was 4 receptions for 39 yards. Jacobs also had 4 receptions for 27 yards. Kraft had 6 attempts for 53 yards. Our top receiver in the game, Jaden Reed, had 7 attempts for 139 yards. Christian Watson got injured early in the game on a block. So he actually was on, I think it was on the interception play, when he was trying to come in for the tackle. And, of course, obviously, he got injured from that. Wicks had 5 receptions for 78 yards and also had 2 touchdown passes. Kraft also had a fumble in this game, which was very costly. Not going out of bounds. That also hurt us. Again, defense was shaky at the beginning, but they were very, very effective in the second half. Again, they, to put in this context, they gave up 28 unanswered points in the first half, but from towards, I think, the last 6 minutes of the second half, of the first half, the last 5 minutes of the second half, or the last 5 minutes of the first half, and all of the second half, the Packers defense only allowed 1 field goal. And I do think that is something to be happy about, because I thought the Vikings were going to run away with it, and we still came back and only lost by 2 points. And that's mainly contributed to the defense holding them, making turnovers that allowed the offense to have the short field to make the game a ball game. So I definitely attribute the defense really having a big help in this game because the offense wasn't as good as it needed to be in this game overall. Hit sacks. There's 2 sacks in total. One caused a fumble. Again, our kicker missed 2 field goals. He did kick 3 extra points, but again, the story is 2 crucial field goals. If we get those 6 points, or even one of those field goals, we're talking about a Packers victory here. So I definitely think we need to find a new kicker before next week, and also, I don't know what Mason Crosby doing right now, but if he can still kick, man, bring back Mason Crosby. That's all I got to say about that. Yeah, but that is the story of this game. That is my Beast recap episode. Make sure to comment, rate. If you like this video, videos, please subscribe. Hit the notification bell for the latest content. Make sure to check out NFL Beast Picks this week. And if you haven't seen our previous week, make sure to check that out with me and Kyle, the Reigning 48, my co-host. And make sure to stay tuned for next week's Beast Recap Packers show. But yeah, that's about it. Comment, rate, subscribe. I am the Ultimate Goku, and I'm out of here. Peace! Also, make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel, the Twitch, the Instagram, and also I do have a Discord link in the description. Also, I do have my tier list, so make sure to YouTube, so make sure to check that out. And now I'm out. Peace.